Hey guys, welcome to week 2 of the TauntonMTG update episode. My name is Joe.
And my name is Dan. In this week's episode we will be looking at the Pro Tour that went by this weekend.
We'll be looking at some of the top 8 decks and how we think the unbannings affected the field. We'll also look at the movement of the top 10 Magic players of the world, which shifted quite a bit due to the Pro Tour.
And finally we'll be doing a deck tech of red, white standard burn that has been seeing a little bit of play recently.
So, Pro Tour Born of the Gods saw limited and modern this time around. Congratulations to the winner, Sean McLaren, who piloted blue-white-red control.
Some of the interesting deck archetypes. Blue Moon made a big splash this weekend and
No pun intended.
quite a big hype for the new deck in the format. Only seeing one copy in the top 16, it goes to show that it can work and that modern is not a solved format.
Looking at some of the trading groups, a lot of Tron players have been looking to sell up their decks, which saddens me a little. Our real enemy is the Twin archetype, and we don't need to worry about Blue Moon, since it's a seemingly slow deck.
Zoo made a return, especially with the unbanning of Wild Nakato. The deck lacked any sort of cheap, fast, aggro-y, aggressive fatty, which the unbanning brought back to the format.
We saw the banning of Death-Right Shaman, which means that Scavenging Ooze and Snapcaster Mage have seen a lot more play, making them once again viable pieces of cardboard.
Fairies didn't see a lot of play. It looked to be a popular deck with the unbanning of Bitter Blossom, but it didn't make the cut, seeing very little play at the Pro Tour. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Making a triple appearance in the top 32 was Storm. John Finkel made 18 goblins on turn 3 and his opponent scooped after top decking nothing. Not too shabby, still a viable deck and still a great deck to play.
Splinter Twin next, and showing a huge portion of the meta simply because it's a fast, stable and reliable deck. Using key cards, Splinter Twin or Kicky Jicky, and Deceiver X Arts or Pestamite to achieve an infinite combo. The deck is solid and not seen very much change for a while now.
On to the changes in the top 10 Magic players of the world this week, and a lot of movement happened due to the Pro Tour.
Coming in at first and up 4 places, Jeremy Desani, knocking down Ben Stark into 2nd place.
Owen Tartamold made a huge leap up to 3rd place and Redrup drops down from 1 spot to 4th. Tom Martell moves up 2 spots to 5th.
Shahar Shenhar down 2 places into 6th and Sam Black down into 7th. Josh Utterlayton makes 8th place, down 6 places.
Holding up the top 10 are Shuhei Nakamura in 9th, down 1 place from last week, and the only non-mover in the top 10 this week is Willie Adel, keeping the temp spot warm. Okay, so now we'll move on to the deck tech of the week, Red White Burn.
Seen a little bit of fringe play, neither popular or successful, however very good fun to play. It's basically a mono red deck splashing white for the likes of Boris Charm and Wally the Helix. Combine both of those spells with Satire Fire Drinker and we have some great removal.
So, let's run down the exact deck list we're looking at here. It will pop up on your screen now so you can keep up. Starting with the creatures, we have 4 Chandra's Phoenix, 3 Young Pyromancer, and 4 Satyr Fire Dancer.
Now for the spells, we've got 4 Boris Charms, 4 Lightning Strikes, 4 Magna Jets, 4 Searing Bloods, 4 Shocks, 3 Skull Cracks, and 3 Wardeater's Helix.
Lands are a pretty standard package here, with 9 Mountains, 3 Mutabots, 4 Sacred Foundry, 1 Temple of Malice, 2 Temple of Silence, and 4 Temple of Triumph.
And the sideboard is as follows. We have 4 Fire Drinker Satire, 2 Oracle of Bones, 1 Young Pyromancer, 3 Chain to the Box, 1 Skull Crack, 1 Lysian Waters, and 3 Toil and Trouble.
So, the Phoenix and the Pyromancer are the best source of aggro in the deck. The Fire Dancer turns all the burn spells into removal spells at the same time, which is pretty cool.
Pretty massive list of spells here, but that's what the deck is all about. The trouble with the deck is that if your opponent gets away with a Revelation, you're not going to be having fun. And with blue-white being a big contender in the format at the moment, it's not a surprise that this deck is not seeing a lot of play at the moment.
The sideboard has some interesting choices in this deck. By far the most interesting is Toil and Trouble. The deck can cast either side of the they can cast either side or fuse the spell. Toil says target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life, and Trouble says Trouble deals damage to target player equal to the number of cards in that player's hands, which gives the deck a little more reach against blue-white in the sideboard. We see Chain to the Rocks in the sideboard, which is a fantastic removal spell, and Skullcrack also makes the deck a little bit better against Revelation or any sort of life gain.
Looking at Oracle of Bones, it's a fun card. It's either a 5/3 haste guy if they pay the tribute, or if not, it's a 3/1 haste and it lets you play an instant or sorcery card from your hand for free. Either way, seems pretty solid.
So, all in all, a lot of things this month, and this weekend we see GP Barcelona happening, so look out for text coverage on the official Wizards site.
A pretty busy month for the local Magic players too. A shout out to Chaos Games in Exeter, who hosted a pretty fun event last week. Looking forward to the next one, guys.
Coming up in March, we have Game Day around the world on Saturday 1st and Sunday the 2nd.
We have PTQ Stansted on the 8th, and the Jace vs Raska Dual Decks gets released on the 14th of March. 14th of March, sorry. 14th of March.
On the 15th, we say hello to our friends at Firestorm Games in Cardiff. They're hosting a sealed PTQ, and there is also a sealed PTQ over in Dublin on the 22nd.
The big one in the southwest is back on the 23rd. The monthly Booster Box Bonanza event in Taunton.
Come on, guys.
We're really pushing for 65 players again to get the PDQs back in the southwest. We're in the southwest even. So if you're in the area,
they were here a long time ago.
They're here a long time ago. Anyway, but if you're in the area, come along. We'd love to see you.
It's £21 entry, and you'll have a great day of Magic. That's guaranteed. A feature table records, and we'll post them up onto the YouTube channel. And we always have a very friendly judge team. So head on over if you're close by for a great day.
Finally, on the 29th, there is another PTQ in Milton Keynes.
PTQs everywhere this month. They're really pushing for Magic 2015, which is the Pro Tour that you're qualifying for. But that's it from us this week. Check out our other videos. Like and comment. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends.
Don't forget to check out our Twitter and our Facebook groups, all of which should be on the screen right now.
So see you again next week, guys. Cheers.
Bye.